Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, March 22nd. Tesla is about to launch its own in-house insurance program in more states after running it in California for the last year. In 2019, Tesla launched its own insurance program starting in California, where the automaker claims up to 30% cheaper premiums than the competition. According to a new report from Forbes, Tesla is now actively seeking to expand its insurance business in 3 more states: Illinois, Texas, and Washington. Tesla plans to use its connected features inside its vehicles, including its driver assist features, in order to provide an insurance product that is more accurate and cheaper than the competition. As we've become accustomed to, CEO Elon Musk is bullish about the product. He estimates that Tesla insurance could reach a valuation that represents 30 to 40% of Tesla's car business. Elon Musk addresses recent concerns about Tesla's use of its cameras in vehicles following a ban from the Chinese military. Last week, we reported on the People's Liberation Army, China's military, issuing a notice banning Tesla owners from parking their vehicles on bases and in housing complexes. The concerns appear to be related to Tesla's use of cameras all around the vehicles, which could be a security concern. In a recent talk with Chinese quantum physicist Shui Xin-kun, Tesla CEO Elon Musk said, quote, "There's a very strong incentive for us to be very confidential with any information. If Tesla used cars to spy on China or anywhere, we would get shut down." Now, in my personal opinion, that's just me, I think it would take quite a lot to convince the military, any military, that their privacy is in good hands. Someone managed to get inside a refreshed Tesla Model S vehicle and take pictures of the user interface that reveals a new version of Tesla's software expected to be on the new Tesla version 11. On the pictures, we see some kind of new app launcher screen with a navigation widget and media app. We also can see that Tesla redesigned the climate control buttons. In the refreshed version of the Model S and X, Tesla changed the size of the instrument cluster, which would undoubtedly come with a modified user interface. Tesla also added something called Smart Shift, which we believe is Tesla's new feature that controls the drive modes automatically through detecting the situation using an autopilot or full self-driving system in order to replace the driver stock. Now, there's also a Media on Drive button that appears to enable playing media while driving, which could be something related to the new second row screen in the updated Model S and X. An official Ford spokesperson called Tesla's full self-driving package vaporware in a spat with a Tesla investor over the Mustang Mach-E. Ross Gerber, an investor who is long in Tesla, took to Twitter yesterday morning, and, to the surprise of many, he defied convention and used the Twitter platform for complaining and starting a fight. When Mike Levine, North American communication manager at Ford, was prodded by the accusation that dealerships charge too much money, he responded, quote, "Why would Ford have to compare? Don't listen to me. Listen to the media. And return those $10,000 full self-driving deposits. Mach-E customers drive away with a car. Tesla customers drive off with vaporware." Now, after this very rebuttal, it is expected that Gerber and Twitter posters everywhere will think about their words before posting and vow to live a connected life of positivity and compassion for others. Lucid Motors announced today that it has sold out of the first version of its upcoming Air electric sedan, the Dream Edition. When unveiling the Air last year, Lucid said that the first version of the luxury sedan to hit the market will be the fully equipped Dream Edition. The more expensive and fully equipped version comes with Lucid's bigger 113 kilowatt-hour battery pack, enabling over 500 miles of range. Although it requires a bigger $7,500 refundable deposit, Lucid announced, quote, "That was fast. The limited run of Lucid Air Dream Edition is now fully booked." Unfortunately for us EV watchers, the automaker has not disclosed how many Dream Editions it plans to produce, and moreover hasn't announced how many that recently sold out. Lucid originally planned to deliver the Dream Edition this quarter, but it was recently pushed to the second half of the year. Today, Jeep unveiled its previously announced all-electric Wrangler concept, but it doesn't appear to be close to production. Last month, it was announced that Jeep is going to unveil a Wrangler all-electric battery electric vehicle concept at the Easter Jeep Safari in Moab, Utah, scheduled for the last week of March. And now, the day has come, and the company is unveiling the Jeep Wrangler Magneto concept. Unfortunately, it's not even close to a dedicated EV design. The Wrangler Magneto concept itself is not built on a dedicated EV platform, but a two-door 2020 Wrangler Rubicon with a modified axial to receive an electric motor. Jeep also spread the batteries around the vehicle, and it appears this conversion is a play on the components rather than anything close to production. Cupra has announced that it will launch its Tavascan electric SUV into production in the year 2024. Cupra is officially short for Seat Cupra SAU and exists as a high-performance subsidiary of Spanish automaker Seat. Seat has been wholly owned by Volkswagen Group since the mid-80s, although the Cupra brand was only founded in 2018. On Cupra's website, the Tavascan specs still pertain to the concept, but this is what we know so far. The all-electric coupe SUV features a 100% electric powertrain with two motors each housed in the axle. The motor provides 225 kilowatts combined power and utilizes a 77 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion pack, offering up to 280 miles of range, as they say. Cupra has not yet confirmed the specs on the production version of the Tavascan, but we do know that it will be based on Volkswagen's MEB platform. In an unconfirmed letter to President Joe Biden, two U.S. senators from California urged the administration to phase out gas-powered vehicles. They urged the administration, quote, to follow California's lead and set a date by which all new cars and passenger trucks sold will be zero-emission vehicles. Now, publicly, the Biden administration has made no such aim, although they have vowed to boost the sale of electric cars and infrastructure in the U.S. The administration also announced the replacement of the federal fleet, 645,000 vehicles, with EVs that are made stateside. The praise surrounding that announcement was actually short-lived. Less than a month later, the United States Postal Service announced a contract to replace its fleet, mostly with internal combustion engine vehicles. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, the New York State's Public Service Commission has approved an underground cable that would link the South Fork offshore wind farm to the power grid. Deepwater Wind South Fork will be a 15-turbine, 130-megawatt wind farm 35 miles off the coast. It'll be connected to the East Hampton Power Substation through the 7.6 miles of underground cable that was approved. The transmission line is expected to be operational in 2023, but it still requires federal permits to proceed. Virginia-based Give Solar, which offers solar solutions for nonprofits and low-income households through crowdfunding and solar barn raising, is partnering with Central Valley Habitat for Humanity in Bridgewater, Virginia, to make solar energy available for Habitat owners. Habitat homeowners help build their homes alongside volunteers and pay an affordable mortgage. On the solar farm, volunteers implement energy-efficient improvements to the buildings, and solar professionals install the photovoltaic systems. The Duane Arnold Energy Center in eastern Iowa, a now idle nuclear power plant, will soon become a 690-megawatt solar farm. The new solar farm will make even more energy than the nuclear power plant generated, powering more than 600,000 homes. Owner NextEra Energy of Florida will build the solar farm across 3,500 acres at and near Duane Arnold in Palo-Lin County. NextEra also intends to include up to 60 megawatts of AC-coupled batteries for power storage. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.